Red shirts are basically troubleshooters for an organization called Operation Up, which explores newly discovered planets for possible colonization. We do that by cautiously scouting chosen areas of those planets. Then we place detectors in those chosen areas, which will alert us to any possible inhabitants of that planet. If we do get a detection alert, a group of us are immediately dispatched to that particular detection sector, prepared to handle whatever situation that may arise. Most of the time, whatever it is that set off the detector is usually gone by the time we arrive. But sometimes, it's not good.
There are various potential. I thought I heard something. You can't be too careful. There are various potential fatalities one has to be concerned with when dispatched to a new planet. Number one being the planet itself. Even plant life and vegetation could be dangerous. You could be standing next to what looks like a normal tree or a bed of roses, and the next minute you're being sprayed with deadly poison or shot with a deadly dart or bitten in half. I mean, you're walking along, you know, minding your own business, thinking about, you know, did I pay the water bill on time? And, you know, the next thing you know, you're being swallowed up by the ground. I mean, you're being eaten by the ground. And God forbid you wind up on a planet with more than one sun.
It was this rookie red shirt I worked with once. We were on a strange planet. He took a bite out of a piece of fruit. Within about 2 minutes, he was puking his guts up. I mean, literally puking his guts up. Puked up his heart, his lungs, his small intestine, his large intestine, his, that little squiggly thing next to the small intestine. Sometimes it's a toss-up as to what's more dangerous, the planet's inhabitants or the planets themselves. Whatever the case, the motto of the red shirts could be summed up in 2 words. Don't trust anything. Three words. 3 words.
A red shirt's life is a dangerous game. You're not around long enough to remember your name. It's like now you see them, now you don't. You gotta watch your P's and Q's, and you be dead if you don't. You gotta be whacked to do a job like this compared to us working on the garbage truck is bliss. Because if you choose to do it, don't choose it on, because in the wink of an eye, your ass is gone. Word.
Yeah, I like working with Mickey. We stand guard together, we stand back to back. He watches my back, and I watch his.
It's like having eyes in the back of your head.
Yeah, and that way it's impossible for anything to get us.
Unless I'm not who I appear to be, but instead some alien creature pretending to be me. Then all I'd have to do is turn around.
I come from a long line of red shirts. A couple of generations of red shirts. My father was a red shirt, his father was a red shirt, and his father was a red shirt. And they were all killed in the line of duty. My father was killed when his crew got a distress signal from an alien race who wanted them to take them somewhere. I have no idea where, but they wanted to go somewhere. And when my father's captain refused to take them where they wanted to go, the alien captain got angry and turned my father, who had absolutely nothing to do with the decision not to take these people where they wanted to go, turned my father into a cube of salt, a little cube of salt. I mean, I don't want to sound like sour grapes or anything, but shouldn't he have turned the captain into a cube of salt? I mean, after all, it was his idea not to take these people where they wanted to go, not my father's. But what are you gonna do, you know? My grandfather was killed due to a malfunction in transportation equipment. He and 3 other redshirts were transporting down somewhere when they were accidentally transported inside, 20 feet inside of a mountain. I mean, their molecules were meshed, merged inside of a mountain, with the mountain. I mean, common sense. If you're going to be transporting people all over the galaxy, you've got to check your transportation equipment. My great-grandfather, and this is actually an interesting story, my great-grandfather was officially listed as the first redshirt killed in the line of duty. I mean, this is in the books. First redshirt killed in the line of duty. He was picking up some dirt samples from this new planet when he was suddenly decapitated by a Degorian headhunter. I mean, you gotta bear in mind, this is way before we had the detection alerts and everything, so nobody really knew that there were headhunters on Degoria. But they sure as hell found out when my great-grandfather's head hit the ground. They found out then, oh yeah.
You want to know about this? Now, I lost my arm on a rock collecting expedition. I picked up what I thought was a rock, and it some kind of life form. It spewed out this blob of acid. It started eating up my hand, my wrist, and was headed for my shoulder when my partner, rest his soul, and ran up, pulled his laser gun, and just blew the rest of my arm off. It's probably the nicest thing anybody's ever done for me. Sorry.
I think a lot of the casualties that befall red shirts could be minimized if the communication was better. You know, for instance, a captain might say, "Hey, you, go take that hill, or go check on the other side of that mountain," without really elaborating on what it is you're looking for. And the next thing you know, you're being shot at by what you thought was a cactus plant.
Yeah, exactly. If the captain just says, "Hey, go check out the other side of the mountain, but look out, because there may be some creatures that look like cactus plant, and they may start shooting at you," then, you know, with that kind of information, at least you'd have a fighting chance.
Yeah, I mean, just poor communication. I mean,
yeah,
just poor communication.
Yeah, I would say there's poor communication among the red shirts. I mean, for example, I've been standing out here for 90 minutes and I have I don't know why. No idea whatsoever. I mean, what if I had to take a leak or something, you know? And I do. I do have to take a leak.
I don't want to sound pessimistic, but the average life expectancy of an active red shirt in the field is about 2 years. So what does that tell you?
Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be red shirts. Don't let them fly spaceships out to the stars. They'd be better off to sit drinking in bars. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be red shirts. They might breathe poison gas, or they might freeze their ass on some faraway ball of dirt.
There's a joke going around the organization about the red shirts. And it goes, how many red shirts does it take to screw in a light bulb? And the answer is none, because they're all dead. Which, to To me, I don't think that's very funny because, I mean, these guys are out here risking it.
There are steps being taken to help red shirts perform their jobs more safely. For instance, robots are being sent to new planets prior to red shirts descending down in case there are any lurking dangers. The Red Shirt Union has been sitting down together with the organization leaders to help iron things out. I just hope I'm still alive when it's all finally resolved. Sorry guys, I've got to run. I got to report to the rendezvous spot. I guess I'll see you later. I hope.
Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be red shirts. Don't let them fly spaceships out to the stars. They'd be better off to sit drinking in bars. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be red shirts. They might breathe poison gas, or they might freeze their ass on some faraway ball of dirt.